Welcome back to CarWow 787, where we dive deep into the world of heavy-duty trucking, diesel engines, and everything that keeps the wheels of industry turning. If you're into torque, tech, and trucks, you're in the right place. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss another breakdown, review, or comparison like the one we've got today. Let's roll. Today, we're putting two powerhouse diesel engines under the microscope, the Cummins X10 and the PACCAR MX-13. These engines have become top contenders for fleets and owner-operators alike, but they're not created equal. We're going to explore every angle: performance, reliability, fuel efficiency, maintenance costs, technology, and how each fits into different driving applications. Whether you're hauling coast to coast or running regional routes, understanding what each engine offers is crucial for getting the most out of your rig and your bottom line. Let's start with the Cummins X10. This engine is Cummins' latest innovation and essentially replaces both the X12 and a segment of the X15 lineup. It's aimed at Class 8 trucks and is built on Cummins' fuel-agnostic engine platform, making it future-ready. The X10 has been engineered for versatility. It fits right into regional haul, vocational work, and long-haul operations. What really sets it apart is its weight and size. The engine is lighter than the X15 and even a bit trimmer than the MX-13. That matters. Every pound you save in the engine bay is a pound you can put toward payload or fuel economy. We're talking about roughly 2,400 to 2,500 pounds dry weight, depending on configuration. Under the hood, the X10 offers between 350 to 500 horsepower and torque ratings from 1,250 to 1,850 pound-feet. That torque band makes it incredibly versatile, especially if you're climbing hills or hauling heavy loads. Cummins focused heavily on drivability and throttle response with the X10. It pulls hard from low RPMs and holds torque flat across a wide power band. That kind of performance translates into less downshifting, smoother pulls, and better control under load. It also contributes to better fuel economy. On the other side, we have the PACCAR MX-13. This engine has been around a bit longer and is well proven in Kenworth and Peterbilt trucks. It's manufactured in Mississippi and designed specifically to integrate with PACCAR drivetrains. That integration gives it an edge in some areas like diagnostics and performance optimization, because everything from transmission to axles is tuned to work in harmony. The MX-13 offers similar horsepower ranging from 405 to 510 and torque peaks at around 1,850 pound-feet, just like the X10, but the real difference is in how it delivers power. The MX-13 is known for its smooth operation, low noise levels, and linear torque curve. It's a comfortable engine to drive, and that matters on long hauls. While not quite as aggressive off the line as the X10, the MX-13 holds its own in steady-state cruising and grade climbs. Now, let's talk about fuel efficiency, because let's face it, diesel costs are killing margins right now. Cummins has pushed the X10 hard in this department. They've integrated advanced combustion tech, cooled EGR, and a new fuel system that claims to reduce parasitic loss by over 20% compared to previous models. Real-world results from test fleets are showing an average 3 to 5% improvement over the X15 and X12, depending on spec. Cummins also offers optional features like predictive cruise control, start-stop technology, and downspeeding configurations that really squeeze out those extra drops of fuel savings. The MX-13 is no slouch either. In fact, many PACCAR loyalists swear by its efficiency. It's optimized for highway driving and pairs well with the PACCAR 12-speed automated transmission. With low-friction components, optimized combustion, and integration with truck aerodynamics, the MX-13 is known to deliver strong MPG numbers, sometimes even better than Cummins under certain conditions. But it really depends on driving habits, terrain, and load. In flat states and optimized cruise, the MX-13 shines. In more variable terrain, the X10 might have the edge due to its torque dynamics and faster response. When it comes to maintenance and durability, this is where the two diverge more clearly. Cummins has a global service network that's hard to beat. If you're an owner-operator who wants to take your rig to any shop in North America, Cummins has you covered. Their engines are modular, parts are widely available, and most diesel techs are familiar with Cummins platforms. The X10 benefits from the lessons learned in the X15 and X15 generations, but it's also new, so that brings a bit of unknown. Still, Cummins claims 500,000 miles before major overhaul, with oil change intervals stretching up to 75,000 miles under optimal conditions. PACCAR's MX-13, meanwhile, is more of a controlled ecosystem. It's only available in Peterbilt and Kenworth trucks and mostly serviced through PACCAR dealers. That can be a pro or con, depending on where you drive. On one hand, it ensures tighter quality control and integration. On the other, if you break down in the middle of nowhere, finding a qualified PACCAR tech might be a challenge. In terms of reliability, the MX-13 has a solid track record. Many fleets are pushing these engines past 700,000 miles without serious issues. That's thanks to PACCAR's use of cast iron blocks, reinforced cylinder heads, and precision machining. Technology is another big talking point. Cummins is leading the charge towards zero-emission tech, and the X10 is designed to be adaptable for hydrogen, natural gas, and other alternative fuels. If your fleet is thinking long-term about emissions compliance, carbon credits, or government incentives, the X10 positions you well. It also comes with Cummins over-the-air update capability, integrated telematics, and real-time diagnostics that make it easier to predict problems before they sideline your truck. PACCAR is also advancing in this space, but at a slightly slower pace. The MX-13 has solid diagnostic tools, but over-the-air updates are more limited, and it's not as adaptable to fuel type changes. That being said, it's incredibly well optimized for diesel and offers advanced engine braking and intelligent cruise systems that reduce wear and tear while improving drive quality. For many drivers, that balance of simplicity and refinement makes the MX-13 a more comfortable long-term partner. Noise, vibration, and harshness in NVH for short is often overlooked, but it affects driver fatigue and vehicle wear. The MX-13 has a reputation for being quieter, with smoother idle and less cab vibration. PACCAR engineers invested heavily in damping and acoustic treatments. Cummins has improved this on the X10, and it's quieter than older models, but it still carries a bit of that traditional Cummins rumble. Cost is always part of the equation. The Cummins X10 generally comes with a slightly higher upfront price tag, especially with advanced features enabled. But that's balanced by the broader service network, lower parts cost, and more competitive rebuild options. PACCAR's MX-13 may be more affordable when bundled with a new Kenworth or Peterbilt and includes incentives that reduce the initial spend. Long-term, the total cost of ownership depends heavily on usage pattern, maintenance discipline, and how long you plan to keep the truck. Which engine is better, that depends on what you value most. If you want flexibility, wide service access, future fuel options, and strong low-end torque, the Cummins X10 is likely the better pick. It's a bit of a workhorse with brains, ready for whatever the road throws at it. If you're running a Kenworth or Pete and prefer a smoother ride, proven reliability, and tighter integration with transmission and chassis systems, the MX-13 holds its ground. Ultimately, both engines are capable, efficient, and durable. The right choice comes down to your routes, your loads, and your business model. Do you prioritize uptime and service access, or do you want a quieter ride and seamless OEM integration? There's no wrong answer, just what's right for you.